Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to do a recipe from the Harry Potter official Christmas cookbook. I know we're past Christmas, but this is a dish you can have any time of year. Um, the name of the dish is Toad in the Hole. So I got my ingredients out. Let's come back here in a minute and we'll start to mix it all up and get it ready to put in the oven. Stick around for this. All right, the oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I have my cast iron skillet on the stove warming up. So it's a very basic recipe. Everything you see here, plus the oil and a little sage, this is everything. It is literally basically a Yorkshire pudding with sausage in it. So we've preheated the oven. We're going to take the milk. It takes 1 cup of milk. I'm not using exact measurements for some of this. It takes about 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'll call that a tablespoon. I like Worcestershire sauce, so I'm fine with that if it's a little more. And then it says to mix in, let's see, mustard. It calls for Dijon mustard or Dijon. I know it's Dijon. It says for, let's see, 1 teaspoon. I don't have Dijon. I am not going to go out and buy Dijon mustard. I like regular mustard. I'm throwing regular mustard in there. And then it says to mix in some salt. It says a pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper. I like pepper. I'll put a little pepper in. Little salt. And then it calls for 3 eggs. So again, you're basically making a Yorkshire pudding. So what we're going to do, whoa, almost had a disaster on my hands. 3 eggs. These are eggs from my daughter's chickens. They were here Saturday for a little get together, and I'm excited because I love fresh eggs. And then you can obviously tell there's more liquid than dry ingredients. But like I said, it's going to be kind of like a Yorkshire pudding. We'll mix that up. All right, that's good and mixed. And then it just says smooth. And then we're going to whisk this flour mixture into the liquids. And then we're going to let it rest while we're cooking up the sausages. It calls for 1 pound of sausage. It just says sausage. If you like kielbasa, I would go with kielbasa. If you want just a smoked sausage, I have a breakfast sausage, which I really like. It's just your basic run-of-the-mill breakfast sausage links. And that's what I'm going with. All right, that's done. It says to set aside and let it rest. So let me get switched over here to the skillet and we will cook up these sausages. So hang around. Okay, so nothing super fancy here. I'm just going to put in a little bit of oil. It calls for 2 tablespoons. That's probably 2 tablespoons. And I've already had it heating. And then it says once it starts to shimmer, which it's getting there. Okay, let me get my sausage here. And like I said, I am literally just using breakfast sausage. Okay, You're going to hear them sizzle. Put a comment below if you've ever had actual Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire, however you say it. Okay. And it says to add the sage. It says 2 tablespoons of roughly torn sage leaves. I don't have sage leaves, but I have sage powder. So that's what I'm going to use. The whole idea here is we have the oil in the pan plus the fat from the sausages as they cook are going to form the non-stick. So we're going to let these cook for, I think they say 2 to 3 minutes on the side. So we'll be back here in probably 10 minutes and I'll have them ready to go into the mixture. So we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. Okay, the sausages are off the stove. As you can hear and see, they're still sizzling. They have browned up really, really nice. Now, all of that oil and the grease from the sausage is now in the bottom of this pan, which is going to help with its non-stick, okay? I'm getting some up here on the edges, just using the link. Be careful because there is oil coming off of that. Be careful. Then it just says, pour the batter into the pan. So, because I like to stay by the rules, stick by the rules, I'll pour this batter in the pan. Use my little $1 Dollar General spatula. And then it just says, place the sausages in a pattern, however you want, in the mixture. So I'm not going to get fancy. This should be really, really good. I'm excited about this. Okay, all of the sauces are in. Now, the final instruction is place the skillet in the oven. Do not open for at least 20 minutes. Okay? Remove from the oven when dark golden brown and puffed. So, with that said, this is going in the oven. 400 degrees in a hot pan. I will mark time at 20 minutes. Do this again, 20 minutes. Do that again, 20 minutes. Boom. We will see you back here in about 20 minutes for a taste test. Well, everybody, I give you Toad in the Hole from the Harry Potter official Christmas cookbook. You have to be careful because this is hot. Look at that. It got all brown and it's crispy on top or on the edges. The thing that stood out to me the most in this recipe was the smell of the mustard. There wasn't a lot of mustard in it, but for some reason, the mustard really took control. So let's see. Let's cut this up. It's still a little hot. So let's get to the breading, and then I'll get a bite of the sausage also. But I want to do the breading first. So if you've ever had a custard pie of some sort, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Quiche, that type of thing. So let's go in with a piece of sausage. Mm. Very good. It's very, very good, actually. Just bear with me here for a second. Because it's a custard with no, it's all savory. There's no sweetness to this. What I'm going to do is just put a little pure New York maple syrup on the plate. If you've had pure maple syrup, then you know the breading. That is really good. And because I made it with breakfast sausage, it all works well together. I would also do this as a dinner. We have breakfast for dinner all the time, and this would be a great breakfast for dinner. It'd also be great if I could pick it up. So this was all new to me out of that cookbook. I will definitely make this next time we have a get together because it cooks up nice. Even as it has set here, the edges have gotten golden brown. I can pick that whole thing out of there right now. Look how non-stick that is. I can pick that right out. So give it a try. It took 15 minutes to mix together, 20 to 25 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. And that's a winner all day long. See you guys in the next one.